Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here, and it's time for episode 2 of my first look at Battle Brothers. In this episode, well, we're going to try to get through 2 scenarios. Not sure I'll make it, but I'm going to give it a shot. In the last episode, we covered a lot of the combat basics, a lot of the UI basics, and everything else. This episode, I want to focus heavily on the different skills that each of your individual Battle Brothers has. In addition to that, I want to show you guys the difference between each weapon as well, because that's more or less where you get your skills from, so it makes sense, right? Alright, let's hop into the game. And we're going to go into the early game, scenario that might be similar to what you would find in the early game levels. Alright, so let's see here. Looks like we have 2 spearmen, we have 2 archers, we have a swordsman, a 3rd spearman, who's a little more heavily armored, and we have a billhook guy, which is cool. I didn't get to show this off last time, I'll get to show that off, and a maceman. Alright, so let's go over what the different weapons are. I actually don't know that much about the dagger, I almost never use it, but I guess it's basically just a stabby weapon. Armor really hinders its damage. It's not great for armor, but it's kind of what you would expect equipped with a, say an archer or something. They would have a short sword or a knife. It makes sense. The hatchet is good for breaking down shields. It's not the greatest, but it's one of the smallest axes, so it's not overly heavy. It doesn't lower your maximum fatigue and all the other wonderful fun stuff that comes with it, but it is pretty effective against armor, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. Alright, we'll move to the billhook. This is a really cool item. I'm glad I get to showcase this one. It's a pike-like weapon. So basically, you can actually sit behind the front line with this melee guy and stab over the line and hit people on the other side. So you can actually attack up to 2 squares away, not just one. And it has this cool ability where you can actually hook a teammate or an enemy and pull them to you. So from 2 tiles away, you can pull them out of combat and everything else. It's pretty neat. I think you can hook an ally. I could be completely wrong on that. I thought that was the case, but we'll find out when we actually play. I'll give it a shot and see what I can come up with. The spears are pretty much null and void with armor. It's no better or no worse. It's like the average with armor. I think swords are the same way. I don't actually see... This guy got a normal sword? Swords are actually even less effective, and I guess the reasoning behind it is you can still stab with the sword, but you're not going to get as much thrust or power as you would with a spear. So the spear, it's a little bit more effective because you can pierce between the, the links of the chain and everything else. Alright, so you have the clubs, which are not super effective against them either. You can kind of dent and bash and bruise and batter, but I would say that a piercing weapon would be your best bet. So everything is basically good or bad against armor. That's how it all rolls out. And then the skills actually all vary upon what weapon you actually have. And then, of course, you have your armor, your bow, and your crossbow. The crossbow does more damage, and I think it might be more accurate, but you can only attack once per turn. And, well, that's really the big trade-off there. And I think you need a direct line of sight with the crossbow as opposed to the short bow might have some arcing abilities. Don't hold me to that. Alright, guys, so let's take a look, and we'll go through some more of the perks and stuff as well, because I'm not going to do what I did before. Not exactly, anyway. So this guy will be able to stun people with his base, as his blunt weapon, his mace. I'm sorry, I say his base, but it's called an actual bludgeon, which is kind of interesting. But that's what it is. It's a bludgeoning weapon. Basically it's a mace, and he'll be able to stun people with that, knock back, and just do a basic attack along with everything else. He doesn't have a shield right now. I don't think I'm going to give him a shield either, to be honest. Oh, this guy's not a spearman. What is he? Oh, he's just got a long knife, so this guy's kind of, I don't know. I don't like that. We're going to give him a bow as well, so he's going to be our bowman, our 3rd bowman of the group. We're going to give our other 2 bowmen some head armor, because we can. These guys, we don't care. They don't need head armor. They've got chest armor. They're just going to bob and weave and dip and dive and duck and dodge and all that wonderful fun stuff. We have a single spearman, we have a secondary spearman. We want our spearmen to live if we can. So, the cool thing about the shields is they give you an inherent 15 defense on both melee and ranged. Plus, if you use the shield wall ability, it adds additional protection. So, we'll get into that when we actually get into it. But for now, we are where we are. Make sure they both have what they have. Alright. So, what do I want? I want this guy to be kind of our tanky guy. So, I'm going to go in here. We're going to have... He's got, we don't really need that one. We're going to do the Steadfast. Getting hit by regular attacks does not cause a loss of fatigue anymore. So he can tank pretty well. And we're going to have Taunt on him as well, so he'll actually draw people to him. In addition, I want his weapon to be a little bit more effective against armor. So he'll be at 90% effectiveness. That's okay. So that is going to be his route. In addition, we're going to have our spearmen. I think they are going to go with... after receiving a blow, the next attack will inflict blah blah blah. Yeah, that's okay. That's more for a heavily armored guy, I would say. Maybe additional damage on people 50% or lower on health. I think I'm going to have them taunt as well. I'm going to have them go the same route as our swordsmen. So all three of our shield guys are going to kind of go the same route on the defensive perk side of things. And yeah, I like that. I like that. So we're going to go with him. And he's going to go my favorite build with these guys. And it's going to be Eagle Eye. It's going to be the ballistics, where you get the ranged penalty gone and the ability to swap weapons at the drop of a hat. I don't know who's dropping all these hats, but it's okay. Alright, well, we don't want the knives. We are very anti-knife. I would much rather have the hatchets in our inventory. So they will be hatchet men. I'll let him keep his long knife just to mix it up, make it a little bit different. It'll be okay. Alright, so we're going to go, again, the same route where we're going to have the additional chance to hit head, and we're going to have the better ranged penalty, and we're going to have the ability to swap weapons on the fly without costing action points. It is pretty sweet. This guy seems to be one of our more worthless folks, so I don't know, maybe we're just going to have him go full force, just crush fools. We'll go here with the effectiveness against armor, and anybody below that, and let's see what else can we give him. Let's see, maybe... We don't need the... This one will be nice eventually. The plus 10% experience will be really good once you actually have people that go from battle to battle. But right now, it's not all that useful to us. I don't care so much about vision. We'll try this. Gain 1 hit point permanently as you kill fools. That's pretty good. Again, that would be more useful on like a full campaign as opposed to a single battle, but it's not too bad. This guy, I want him to hit the head more often, and I want him to be able to do this with regenerating his fatigue plus 5 per turn, which is pretty nice. And oh, I don't know. I guess we could do this one as well, where if they're below 50%, he does 20% more damage. And I believe at this point everybody has all their perks assigned and all their equipment ready, and we are ready to hop in and get started with this mission. Okay, and here we are. Alright, so I've done a few modifications on my actual UI, different settings. I was trying some stuff out. I've tried switching over here to the drag thing. I mean, I mostly use WASD anyway, so panning to the edges of the screen really doesn't help me any. I mean, I'm just used to it because I play Dota 2 all the time, so it's kind of my thing. Alright, so let's get out and get moving and see what we can find. Well, I guess I'll wait my turn there. Gonna try to get my archers up to a decent frontline spot. Not necessarily full-on frontline, but, you know, a decent spot. And what I really want is to get my double spear guys up front. If I can get that going, I will be a happy person. I think I will move him up one more spot right there. I'll have him wait his turn. We'll get our spearmen in front of him. Oh, not wait their turn. I don't know. I just heard a bloop sound. That was an interesting sound. Alright, we're going to get him to move up. I guess he didn't have any movement and I tried to do something. That's what it was. Alright, this guy's going to be our scout. And when I find people, I'm going to lead them back into my death trap of death. That seems redundant, I know. We're fighting up against 2 times the amount of people that we currently have. So, it's okay. We'll end our turn. All the way across the board. And it is time again. So we'll wait our turn this time. We'll move him up 1 step. I should have done that last time, but I'm stupid, so what can I say? It happens. Alright, well, we're just going to continue to wait and wait and wait, and then we'll move up here, I guess. Even though he should probably be... You know what? We'll move him back to where he needs to be. And again, we're going to wait. And this is where I've decided that we need to fight. I don't see any high ground advantage anywhere, so... Unless I don't run into anything at all as I move out. Ah, here we go. So there is our first enemy nuisance, so we'll do that. We'll see if they come down after us. Hopefully they do. Oh, that guy seemed to like he wanted to get out. Now, another thing to keep in mind, and I don't think I mentioned it, I'm not sure if it was in the last episode, but the terrain that you're on also matters quite a bit, actually. So let's see, it is our turn again. Like the swamp stuff here, that costs 4 AP and you get 8 fatigue for moving through it. However, here, it's 2 AP and 2 fatigue to move through it. Plus, there's an additional bad thing where you get less defense, and your melee skill is lower. So, it's some bad Juju Magumbo. Now, let's take a look at the different skills that we have. We have Quick Shot and we have Aim Shot. And I told you, basically, you get a little bit more damage with Aim Shot, and it costs twice as much AP. That was basically it. There are a few other little benefits. You do the same amount of damage between the armor as you do on either one, aimed or quick shot. You do 10 more fatigue, but you use double the AP. Whereas here it's 4 AP, 15 fatigue. Here it's 8 and 25. Like I said, you do a little bit more damage. I'm not sure what the percentage is. Maybe 20% more damage, something like that, maybe. And then the range is exactly the same. The big difference is the between 10% and minus 6% chance to hit depending on distance. With your aim shot, that's a lower, what is the word? A lower variant, a lower range. Whereas here it's 0% to minus 32%. So you're more likely to miss the long range shots if you do it with a quick shot, which is what I have to do right now because, well, hey, I hit it. Because I didn't have enough AP to actually do the long shot. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I am more, my style is, as I'm sure you guys are aware by now, I like to take more shots at lower percentages if it's not that big of a difference. That's just how I play. That's kind of my style. So, something to keep in mind. I think I'm going to move him here. I'll end his turn. I don't think I have the range with him. I'm going to end his turn as well. We're going to move here. And we're going to end our turn. And we're going to move here. And we're going to end our turn. I think they're just going to probably rush this one guy. If that's the case, so be it. But maybe not. Alright, it looks like they're still out of range, so we're going to wait our turn. With 2 of our folks. And 3 of our folks. Move him up a little bit, wait as well. There's going to be a lot of waiting this turn, guys. Just so you know. Wait. Alright, we're going to move over here with him. And we're just going to end his turn. There's no point in waiting with him. Alright, well, we know we can take a shot on him. We can do the range shot as well. 77% chance. I'll take it. Bam, bam. He is actually almost dead. His bottom jaw is gone. He is missing it. He's like, how am I going to eat my stew? I don't know. How am I even talking? It's weird, I know. I mean, he is undead. You don't really think of undead as being super articulate. Maybe liches. Because liches are supposed to be like magical magicians of magitude and magicianness. But, bam, down he goes. Now, keep in mind, undead do like to respawn on you, so he's not necessarily dead permanently. I'm not sure what the factor is on him respawning, so keep that in mind. I do not know. But we can end all this wonderful fun stuff, and we will. They still need to close with us, and they're nowhere near doing so. So we're just going to end our turn, and it looks like we get to wait some more. So let's wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. These are really, really slow undead this time, apparently. I think our melee guys are pretty much going to wait the entire time as well. In fact, I'm going to even wait my ranged guys. Because they're going to have to get closer to us. That means we're going to have a better chance of actually hitting them. Alright, looks like they're getting quite a few guys on their way over. I think there was a necromancer on this level. I'm not 100% certain, though. Alright, let's see if we can deal with this guy. Let's see. We'll do the aim shot. Bam! Down he goes, and I think that flag is a morale boost. So this guy is actually confident as opposed to steady. Alright, well, we'll wait again. Will we? Well, nope. Oh, it's the end of the turn already, huh? Okay. Well, we'll end our turn, I guess. It's that fast, ladies and gentlemen. You blink, you miss it. Alright, so let's see here. We have a shot on him. We'll make it a good one. 82%. The undead are having a bad day. Let's just call it the way it is. They haven't even come close to meeting our front line. And the fact that they have to traverse the swamp actually gives us quite an advantage as well. If we had to do that, well, things wouldn't be going so super good for us. I'm just going to end my turn. I don't even need to wait at this point. I don't think anything's going to close within distance of me. Maybe one. But I doubt it. And it's going to get our fatigue back up, or down, I guess. It'll lower our fatigue overall. So let's take a look at some of the other weapons as the line is starting to close in on us. Ah, there we go. One of them came back. So he's got his normal bash attack, and his other ability is a knockout. It's a heavy blow intended to stun or incapacitate anyone unlucky enough to be hit for one turn, but not do the most damage. Stun targets cannot keep their shield wall, oh nice, spear wall, or similar defensive skills. That's interesting. So, it doesn't do very much damage, but it stuns them. It does armor damage and health damage, it looks like. Plus, inflicts extra fatigue, and it has a 75% chance to stun on the hit. So if you are going to hit, you can probably stun him. And if you're, say, you move before that guy, I think he's stunned until the next turn. I'm not sure if he moved before you, if he's stunned until, like, 2 turns later. I don't know how that works exactly, but it's something to look at, something to keep in mind. It's a pretty sweet skill, but we're going to wait for now. He's not within range. Again, our bill hook, I've already told you guys, you impale over and across. If you take a look, you can impale all the way out to here. Plus, you can do anyone right in front of you. And your other ability is to hook. Target 2 tiles away is hooked and pulled close if there is a space. You can't pull them up a level in height, but cannot be pulled up a level of height, but may take damage if it is pulled down several levels or height. Oh, okay, I didn't realize you can actually pull them down from on high. And it looks like all of the defensive abilities will actually be cancelled as well if you hook them. I wasn't aware of that either. See, I need to read more, folks. Another thing, say you're over here, you get lost, you're like, oh no, what's going on? If you hit left shift key, it will recenter back on the currently selected target. So that's kind of a cool feature. The developers said, hey, you didn't know about this, did you? Nope. I do now. So now I know. I'm going to wait him. I think I can take a shot with this guy, and I'm going to. He's... Oop. Oh, that's unfortunate. There we go. Oh, we broke his armor, but we didn't take him out. Well, I feel kind of bad now. I want to move forward with this guy, but I kind of can't. Alright, we're going to do our spear wall with him, and we're going to, I guess, move here. I'm going to move him down and out of the way. I'll have him wait as well. I want to move my other spear guy in the way, but I'm going to take a better shot. Oh, that didn't hit, really? Alright, we're going to take 2 lesser shots. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's okay, we're still good. We're still good. Still looking pretty solid. Alright, he moved in. Oh, he bypassed my spear guy. That's mildly frustrating, but it's okay. We're gonna whack him with the stun. See if we hit him. There we go. He's stunned. I don't know how long he's gonna be stunned for, but that was pretty cool. I'll whack him again. He's in range of my hooker. That's right, my hooker. There we go. The only downside to the bill hook is you can move like 1 spot if you're not in rough terrain, and you can do your attack. Otherwise, you can't really do anything because it costs 6 AP to do anything with that weapon. So it's only a 1-shot type deal with it. But it's a little bit better than, say, the... let's see, if I move there... If I move there, I won't have enough. Alright. So we'll sit right here. It's a little bit better than what you would get with, let's say, the crossbowmen, who can only shoot and move on separate turns. Oh, I suppose you could shoot and then move and then reload and shoot again. You know, you get the idea. Alright, so let's take a look at the sword unit here. He's got his typical slash, which is the basic auto attack that everybody has. And then he's got riposte, or riposte, or riposty. I don't know. I'm going to go with riposte. Prepare to immediately counterattack any opponent that attempts to attack you in melee and misses. So basically, with the skills that I've chosen, if you put up shield wall, which increases your melee defense and attack, or sorry, your melee defense and your ranged defense for 1 turn, it increases that. In addition, grants an additional 5 for any units that also have shield wall activated next to you. So if you have a whole line of shield walled guys, you're going to be really, really hard to hit. And anytime they try to attack you, you'll actually counterattack. So he's a really good guy. Sword unit is really good to have on the front lines. That's going to soak damage and just counterattack and own people that way. So, hopefully that kind of covers a lot of the different weapons and how they play out, and the skills. And of course you have knockback. You can knock people back and blah 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 blah. I did not realize that you can actually take them... I wonder if you can knock them into your spear wall and then knock them back to where you knocked them back from. That's an interesting mechanic. I should try that at some point. But generally speaking, you're not on the other side of enemies with your spear guys forming the defensive structure. So I'm just saying. It's a little weird. Alright, we're going to wait some turns. Ah, the Necromancer does live. He's up there, so we're going to have to deal with him at some point. Let's see. Alright, took him down. Try to be cool and take him out too. No such luck. At some point we're going to have to send somebody after him. I think we're going to start sending our mace dude up there. He's not really doing a whole lot for us right now, so we're just going to leave him to go up and deal with other stuff. We're going to go with our shield wall. If we can take this guy out, I'll be super happy. Alright, so good. We're going to go with that and our shield wall. Let's see if they go on us. And bam, our spear wall and our shield wall together. The double wall action. Look at that. He moved. Oh, he got through it. It's unfortunate. Oh, and we get people flanking from behind. That's interesting. Oh, twice we missed. Unfortunate. Alright, well, it's time for us to do some damage up here on the front lines. Unfortunately, that was all we had. There we go. We dropped that guy with our backline dude. And he gets to go again. For whatever reason, he is really, really fast right now. That's pretty sweet. I'm going to move him back one. Again, I'm going to wait. And then we're going to be like, alright, well, that dude's going to obviously try to close with us and stop us from attacking the Necromancer. So we're going to try to... Ooh. I might just have to... Oh, and he resurrected the guy. Is he right next to... Yeah, he is. He's right next to me. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy out of commission. Probably not. Well, we hit him. We got through his armor. And that's something. Okay, well, that was easy enough. Looks like we're going to have to start moving up that way ourselves because these guys are going to come. Thankfully, we have enough damage and we're in a good enough spot that we're easily outdoing what the Necromancer is bringing to the table. So, I'm not feeling super negative about what's going on. We are going to start moving out, though. We're going to break our defensive line, which could be a mistake. Could cost me a few people. I don't think it will, but it's possible. And right now I think we're only going to be able to get through one scenario this time, guys, which is okay. I don't mind taking my time with this game and doing it right. So, like I said, this game is so fun. This is what I do to relax. When I'm having a bad day and I'm like, ugh, I just want to kill stuff. I go and I pop this in there and I'm like, yeah. I used to do that actually with Mountain Blade Warband a few times. I've been like, you know, I'm having a bad day. I just want to do 1 or 2 missions where I just ride around and just wreck things. And I can tell you, it has its calming qualities. Oh, unfortunate. We did miss there. We'll move up 2 and take a shot. And we almost hit our own guy there. That could have been unfortunate. I think we have a shot at him. We do. Did some damage to his armor. It looks like they're going to roll out on us, which is okay. Oh. We're almost on even terms as far as actual units, but I still think we have quite the advantage going right now. And unfortunately, I can't go into the bush, or the brush, as it were. Well, let's go into his range of attack and just smack him in the face. There we go. Maybe our archer can take him out. Maybe. Alright, got through the brush. That's not too bad. I think I'm going to leave him here. Maybe just let him rest. This guy should be able to easily take him down. There he goes. We'll move him up a little and out of the way. Our swordsman's going on up. And I guess we're gonna see what's next. The same guy is gonna keep resurrecting. It's really the only one he can reach. I mean, I understand why he's doing it. That's unfortunate. Alright. Looks like we have a clear shot. I'll take it. And we do not have another clear shot on him. We do on this guy, though. Well, not a clear shot. We're being blocked by the tree, but we're pretty fatigued at this point. I think I'm just gonna wait it on him, or end his turn rather, not wait. So they moved, and that didn't really accomplish anything. 32, 25, 65. We're going long distance, so we're shooting for it. And bam, we nailed it. Nailed it. All right. Ooh. He whacked me. Performed a little bit of a whack-a-mole maneuver. Oh, wait, we hit him. Why didn't he bounce back? Huh. I'm a little confused. Maybe I didn't have that thing activated. Maybe Spear Wall wasn't active. Man. Alright, good. We got through him. Oh, That looked like it could have been really bad. Oh, we're fatigued again, so we're gonna rest. Should be able to take him out. Maybe move a little bit. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have to smack him, and then I think if we go into riposte, we should be okay. We're kind of negating the necromancer a little bit. Ooh, this one's got glowy eyes. That can't be good. Alright, I think I'm just gonna wait my turn. Kind of rest it up a little bit. Well, I counter-attacked, but it didn't do nothing. It was like, I could hit you, but, you know, I'd rather scare you, let you know the threat of being hit was there, and I could have hit you if I wanted to, but I chose not to. So you can thank me. Alright, let's shoot him, take him out. Let's shoot him and take him out as well. We'll move up a little further, we'll rest. We are relatively fatigued down here. We should be able to do some work against this guy, and we did. I think our archer can hit him, but we're probably going to end up owning our own guy, so we're just going to pass his turn. Looks like that is the new zombie. I think that one actually came back to life. I don't think... That did not work. Alright. Oh, we'll move over here and we'll rest, I guess. Yeah, that was not the necromancer resurrection. That was something else entirely. Alright. What do we have? What do we have? Let's take this guy out. Alright. And slap. And slap. Nope, no luck. Alright, so we're getting closed upon now. Oh, we finally took our first real bit of damage, and that was against our armor, so that's not too bad. It's really one of the first few times that the enemy even had a chance to attack us, so I feel pretty good about that. There we go, we've crushed his soul. Seems wrong and mean, but you know what? They're zombies. So, I mean, how wrong and mean is it really? I don't like our current positioning here with our archer. I feel like he's just not getting much done, so I think I'm going to move him over here. Maybe next turn I can actually do something. Alright, drop him, do some damage to him. I think I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go with the aim shot, and bam, down he goes. Actually, I don't think I did the aim shot. Oh, one came back. Oh, and I missed. That is unfortunate. And they're resurrecting another one, but we're down to 6 enemies remaining, which isn't too bad. We take the aim shot, and I nailed it. Alright. And just enough. Alright, sweet. And he did not manage to close with us, so that is pretty cool as well. I'm going to move away over here if we can. I think we're in a hole. I actually think we're below ground right there. We're like subterranean archer. And we're getting closer to that necromancer. He's like, oh crap, I done messed up. I sat up here and I threw resurrection after resurrection on these guys, and it did nothing. This is not a good place for me to be. Alright, sweet. So now we're all going to close on the necro. Normally you would want to focus him first, but we had such a strong start that we were definitely outperforming what the necromancer could do. So this will not always work. This whole scenario and other areas and different things is not going to work. You have to kill this guy really quickly most of the time. Otherwise it's going to be long and stressful. Like if we were able to take him out 7 turns ago, we'd already be done by now. Probably within 2 to 3 turns after that. So yeah, he's kind of a big deal. Resurrecting his allies all the time, not fun. Oh, there we go. Ah, finally our first real challenge, the Zombie Duke. I think he's like a mini-boss, so he'll be a little bit of a challenge for us. And we're relatively fatigued, but not overwhelmingly so. So I think we can still make something happen. The unfortunate part is that he's right next to him, but we can land our shot, which we can't because we're in a hole, because I'm dumb. Well, he blocked my path going up, but that's okay. And it looks like it's time for us to finally do the swapperoo. There we go, we've swapped out our weapon, and we are going to stab him twice, and even decapitate him like a boss. Alright, we're going to go here, and I guess we got to wait our turn. I want to move here, and I don't have enough non-fatigue to do much. Oh, looks like he's coming back. I'm curious, can I pull my own unit? That didn't sound very good, did it? Sorry. You cannot pull your own allies with the hook, unfortunately. It's apparently just not in the cards. I think that would be a pretty good idea. I mean, I suppose it could be really painful. Well, he seems to be buffing people with some sort of nasty eye glow thing. It's like day glow, but it's eye glow. Really? 84 times 2 and you missed. That was pretty embarrassing, dude. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, we're getting pretty close to him. Try to bite me. You see that? That was definitely a bite mark attempt there. Alright, we're getting closer and closer to the Necro. You know, yeah, I think we're gonna do one smack on this guy. And then, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. There we go. We actually landed it. Both attacks. It was pretty good. That guy is hidden quite well. Let's see if I can get into a flanking position with one of my folks. That guy's still alive. Alright, let's see if we can swap back over. And there we go. Down he goes. And we're going to rest because we used a lot of our fatigue juice up in the last turn. We're going to end our turn. Guess we'll wait again. Unfortunately, the Necromancer's like, oh my god, they're going to kill me! And apparently we have been cut off with at least one of our folks. Not two, though. We're going to try to close with them. We might be able to succeed. There's no way to be 100% certain. I don't think I have the range. I'm going to wait with him, though. I'll move him again at the end. I'll walk up. I'm going to try to smack him, but apparently I don't have the oomph to do it. I'm going to get right there, and I should be able to shoot him next turn. Looks like it's time for me to do some work. We're going to use our shield wall this time. I have a feeling he's going to die. Just saying, that's my thoughts. Could be completely and totally and utterly wrong, but I just feel like he's the dead man. There's no way he survives. Alright, so if I move there, I'll be able to hook him next turn. Alright, and this guy... yeah, why don't we move over there as well? Alright, and... oh, no such luck. We missed, unfortunately. He decided to stay and resurrect someone. That was a mistake on his part. Oh, I knew he was going to get... yep, I told you. It was a bad idea to move the non-shieldy light weapon guy into position. Alright, we got him locked in place now, so we're good there. He should be able to finish him on his own. Let's say if I move there, we'll wait and see. 41 chance. If I get closer, do I have a better chance? 44. We'll take it. It's fine for now. We move down here, and we'll deal with him in the next turn. We're going to try to hit him. 57%. Oh, no such luck. I'm going to hit him twice. No luck there. I'm going to move in. Alright, so this next turn we should be able to finish him. And now it's all up to this guy. Oh, he just got stabbed. But he deflected it because he's a boss too. There's one hit, two hits, he's almost dead. And at this point, it's really just dealing with whatever's left over here. So we'll end the archer's turn. If we can kill him off, we're going to be looking pretty good. And boom! So it all comes down to one single guy remaining. But I did this quite flawlessly. Well, I say flawlessly. We did end up with a dead guy, so maybe almost flawlessly or slightly flawed. I don't know. Could have gone better. Could have gone a lot worse. We ended up okay. But that's pretty much the different skills and abilities and the different items. There are a few items I didn't get to cover, like the giant cleaver thing. I haven't covered that one specifically. And I never got to cover the Warhammer, I think is the other one. So the Warhammer, its ability is it allows you to smash through armor with the pointy end of the Warhammer. And the cleaver doesn't allow you to do parrying and everything else because it's not really an agile blade, but it allows you with a 10% reduction to your chance to hit to basically decapitate and kill an enemy in one shot. So that's pretty much the different weapons, the different skills, and that's going to do it for the early game scenario. Next up, guys, we'll be doing Defend the Hill, and I look forward to that in our next episode. Don't forget, guys, this game is in pre-alpha right now. It is on Steam's Greenlight section, and it is a Greenlight candidate. So definitely go there, vote, thumbs up, like it, love it. Tell the world that you want it brought to Steam. And, well, the developers will be super happy to do everything they can to get the game up and running. I've talked to them several times. They're really cool guys, and I definitely want to see this game make it. So go vote on Greenlight, guys. Check it out. And I will continue again next time with Defend the Hill. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.